Hey teachers, I am going to show you how to edit the template that I've provided for you all through Canva. So if you're new to Canva, just kind of bear with me and I'm going to go through and show you exactly what you need to be doing in order to make the perfect game for your students or your kids or whoever you're making your content for. So basically what you're seeing is my home screen for my Find Me Fitness game. With your game, you can edit this however you'd like. If you want to use the same characters that I already have, you can. Or to make it really cool for your students, grab all the Bitmojis from the teachers at your school and put them into this game. So all of these characters right here, you can move them, you can delete them, you can put your own. It doesn't matter. If you want to copy, right click, copy it, and then you're going to do CTRL-V. And you're going to just make a quick copy there because it doesn't like when you right click and paste it. For some reason, it doesn't work as well. But yeah, you can go ahead and mess around with that. I have a little circle in the back of her. You can go ahead and change the words. So if you want to do find me fun or whatever you want to do. Oh, I don't know why that's not working. Find me fun. Go ahead and change it however you'd like. Now to make these words bigger, you can drag it down. You can also come up here. You can go plus sign, make it bigger, minus sign, make it smaller, or just manually enter whatever size you want it to be. Also, same thing goes with the colors. You can change it to make it your own. Up here, you can add effects to it, give that a little bit of a lift, give it a shadow. You can change the color. There's a lot of stuff you can play around with. So go ahead and do that there. Then, I have my tag here, Detroit PE. That's where you can find all my information. Get rid of it if you'd like to, or leave it so other people can go see what other games I have. I don't care. Okay, so then we're going to go to the next page, which you can see down here. You can change all of this up. You can put your own Bitmojis here. You can make this wider, make it smaller. And then next screen. Are you ready? Change it, leave it, doesn't matter. Here is where it gets pretty fun. So this is my very first scene. And if you want to find different ones, you can just Google busy park scene cartoons and a bunch of things will come up. I kept my Bitmoji here just in case you wanted to use the ones that I've provided, or you can add your own right in here. What I did is I right clicked, copy, and then pasted another Bitmoji that I made her smaller. And then I can put her wherever I want on the scene. So let's say I want to put her right there on the tennis court. So now your students or whoever's playing your game is looking for that small Bitmoji. To make it really hard, sometimes I will go up here and this is the transparency and you can actually make that almost invisible. I wouldn't make it that hard. It completely depends on you, how old your students are, how good they are. But that's something you could play around with as well. After I put myself in the scene, you can do, this is how I did mine. I did a Loris Academy, that's where I work. I did a teacher edition there, and I put find Mrs. Licht. That's me. Find Mrs. Licks, that's my last name. Make it smaller, make it bigger. And then I like to add fun arrows just to make it look a little bit nicer. You can move this around. Now let's say you don't want to keep moving these two together. You can drag and drop over both of those. Right click, group, and then these move together. You don't have to move them separately anymore. If you don't like them grouped, you can just right click and then ungroup that. But I actually like it like that. So that's that. And then I think this is it for this page. So you've got your emoji in here. And then if you go to the next page, what I have for you is duplicate your emoji there. So let's actually go back and grab her. So we'll copy. And we'll come on over here, get rid of this guy. Put her in and you can make it, whatever size you want. But remember, you also have to duplicate into your scene. So we're going to actually just add another one in here. Make it smaller. Oops. And there it goes. And then I have this circle for you to just drag right on over. That way it'll help your students actually find the Bitmoji when you get to this scene here. If you don't like this circle, this is basically just one of my options for you. You can come on over here to elements. And now these are all the ones I've recently used, but you can search circle. Oops, I spelled that wrong, but hey, it does the trick, right? And you can just import whatever circle, come up here. Some of them you can change the colors, some you can't. The cool thing about Canva is it shows you the photo colors. So I can match that right to my pants if I wanted to. I could match that to the grass. I could match it to whatever I wanted. So that's super cool. If you add the word, let's do circle, animate. If you do animate, it'll give you animated circles or whatever you want, whatever element you want. I like to do fireworks or confetti to add to a lot of my slides. But I can go ahead and grab this here. It'll put it right on my slide. Make that smaller. And there you go. So now when your students get to this page, this animated circle will draw them to your Bitmoji instead of having them look for another object in your scene. So that is pretty cool like that. Now, if you want, these are moving. You can't see them moving, but they do move. If you don't like these, you can come down here to more. And then this Giphy app right here. I love this. My favorite GIF to use, or GIF, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, is called 8fit. No space. And all of these exercise people come out. So you can just go ahead and backspace and just drag and drop whatever you want in here. Sometimes it doesn't work. So if this is the case, I'm going to go to my uploads, videos. And so if I put it in my scene, it's going to be here in my uploads. You can just drag and drop it this way. I don't know why this is happening. Usually it'll let you take it right from the Giphy app right into your frame, but sometimes it doesn't work like that. Now, as you can see behind here, it's got this little clouds in the sky and grass. This is a frame. This is so every time I add one of these animated pictures, it drags it right into this spot and it cuts it up and it makes it look nice, because some of these are all different sizes. The 8fit ones are not. 8fit is great. But let's say I wanted this one here. It's not the same dimensions. So as like this guy right here. So if I were to go back into my uploads, work. Oh, hang on one second. Sorry. Let's go back into my uploads. Okay. Watch this. It makes it look nice and neat. And then I can also double click on it and I can see more of his head, or, you know, and you can put whatever you want in here. This is obviously a workout game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put our 8fit in there, our 8fit pictures, and call it a day. So that's what this looks like. Then you're on to the next scene. So again, you can go ahead and change the scene. You can make it bigger, smaller, basic, simple steps like this. And just repeat this process over and over. Now, on my games on YouTube, you'll notice that they have my voiceover on them. I took that all out for the template just so you didn't have to worry about that. But if you know how to record your own voice over any of these programs, do it. I use the program called OBS Studio, and I have a microphone. And actually what I do is, I don't know if I can show you this from here. I record it and it puts it all into like a little folder for me. And then I drag it right into my document. And these black screens right here, these are all my voiceovers for other games. So basically I can just take it. Oh no, what did I do? So basically I can just take one of those, put it right into my scene. And then I make mine super small. And if you ever notice any of the black rectangles in any of my games on YouTube, that is my voiceover. And I specifically do that down here. I try to make it out of the way, but I actually like to see it, because when I make these games over and over, it's really easy for me to just take that and delete it. Because I make so many of them, and I use a template for myself as well that I create, and I can produce these games really, really fast and do a pretty decently great quality job on them. And it's because I set stuff up and I know exactly where I want it to go. But anyways, one other way you can do this, you can hear it, is make it super small, and you can actually hide this right behind your scene. So I can right click that and add or send it to back. Now you can't see it at all, but it's there. But then it's kind of hard to get to. That's the one thing I don't like about it. So we're going to go ahead and delete this and go back. Now, let's say you want to just change basic stuff. So you want to change the color. Click on your background. Bam. Different color. Whatever you want. You can come up here and find like a specific color you want, or, doesn't matter. So we're going to go back. I think it was this color. You can change your font color, your fonts, the look of it. There we go. And then there's a back button right here. Now, my games are about 8 to 12 minutes long, but that is because I put my voiceover on the actual slides and I time it. So each slide, if they're doing an exercise like this right here, I time it and it's going to be like 30 seconds. I will say what I have to say and wait 30 seconds. And then I will put that little audio box in the corner here. So this slide comes out to be 30 seconds once I come up here and I download it. Now, if you're not putting your audio on it, you have to actually time your slides out. So up here, you can animate your slide. Block is one of my favorites, but this one here, I can't remember what I just had it set to. Let's say pan. So you'll set yours to whatever you like, and then you'll come up here to the timing and you'll make it, let's say you want them to work out for 30 seconds. Hit 30, done. Now, when you download this game, which is right up here, this slide will show for 30 seconds. But if you forget to do it on the next one, you're going to be finding this Bitmoji and your students have 5 seconds. So I think on this one, I gave them 35 seconds. So go ahead and do that. And you can make it whatever you want. Does not matter. Just make sure you do that because I've definitely forgot to time one of my slides before. I don't remember the game, but it was like 5 seconds. I'm like, that's way too quick. So then again, you can come and change the name of it up here. You can make copies of this and keep producing it. Now, I have the paid version of Canva, so I pay to have a lot more effects. I'm not sure if everything I just said to you is going to work because if you're not using the paid version, you obviously don't get as many features. You'll still be able to change colors, fonts, and all that good stuff, but I don't know about the little things. So if that is something that's stopping you, you just have to either work around that or you can pull right from Google and drag and drop things into your slides. You know, you're just going to have to figure that part out. I think it's like $9.95 a month. I just bought it outright for a whole year. And so I got a few dollars off per month and I'm obsessed with it. I use Canva every single day. There's not a day that I don't use it. Down here, you will see it's called Feel the Pull. This is a song. So over here in audio, you can find whatever song you want, basically. And because I pay for this, I get a lot more that I can use. I'm going to leave this song on for you guys. You'll probably still be able to use it. But if you want to change that, go into audio and you can search whatever you want. So my favorite one to search is like club or dance and electronica. Those are really cool because they have really good beats and the kids get really into it. And there's usually no words on these songs. You can find some with words, but I definitely like to do instrumental on everything just so kids can hear my voice. Let's see, what else? Basically, I mean, anything you want to mess around with on here, do it. And day 1, you're going to be like, wow, that's cool, but I wish I knew how to do more. And then day 2, you're going to know how to do more. And day 3 and day 4. And then you're going to be like 4 months deep like me. And I'm still learning things every single day. And it's super cool. But yeah, that's basically it. If you want to make your slides bigger or smaller, go ahead right here or click on this, whatever. You can get it to fit your screen. Or you can see all of your slides all at the same time. If you click this little box down here, you can move them around. Let's say I want this person to go here. I can move her. But yeah, so this is your whole entire game. This is what I'm giving to you. Change it up, make it fun, make your students really want to work, and they're going to love this game. And plus, they're going to love it even more because it came from you and it's personalized. This screen right here, it says workout complete. You can keep that. You can put your own Bitmoji there. And then my very last scene, let me go to it. I put on here, thanks for playing. I always put thanks for playing with Detroit PE. Don't forget to subscribe. Put your school name here, put your teacher name here, put whatever you want to put here. And then again, you can take out my tags here, but if you want to leave them, that's cool too, because I have a ton of games and it kind of can direct your students or other people to some really fun games that I've created for everyone. So that is it for this tutorial. It's very long and I hope you guys stayed with me. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out on my YouTube, or you can go right to my blog, www.thephysicaleducationteacher.com. Thanks, guys.